Hello and welcome to Verse of Nature, out on location, doing channel updates and GoPro highlights. I didn't do the GoPro highlight just yet because it's a little long one. It's like over 4 minutes. I went out to Umstead Park and recorded some footage, and a little bit longer because I went through 2 trails, not just one this time. So when GoPro did all the footage, it made it like 4 minutes long. So that's why there's a big bird flying over here. I don't know if you hear it or not in a minute. Anyways, that's why I'm going to do it next. I just want to give you a heads up so you kind of know it's going to be a little bit longer this time. Channel updates. Shooting for, kind of recording this on the 15th of April. So my goal is the 17th of April, 2025. To drop a short from Umstead Park. On the 18th to drop a video I walked a trail in Umstead Park, and they have all these little signs up of what trees I'm looking at. So I went through all the little signs and read through them and highlighted the trees and told you what trees they were. So on the 18th, be looking for that one. Then on the 21st, my goal is to put out this episode you're watching right now. 22nd, 23rd, and 24th are going to be shorts that I took out at Umstead Park. And then on the 25th is the big one. It's going to be the entire hike I did around Jordan. Not Jordan, I'm at Jordan Lake. Around, I know Jordan Lake. No, I just said Jordan Lake. Don't say those words. Anyways, I did a whole big hike around Umstead and highlighted some stuff. I found some really neat stuff back there. I found an old graveyard back there. And when I found that old graveyard, it got me to do some researching on Umstead Park. Keep wanting to say Jordan Lake because I'm out here. And I found some interesting stuff. The entrances that you've seen me highlight and the places I've gone at Umstead Park so far are from the old African American side of the park. At one point in time, Umstead Park was split into 2. You had the whites only side and the blacks only side. So the Reedy Creek entrance that I've been going to is the blacks only side. It used to be. There's a line of demarcation through the park that if you were white, you wouldn't probably want to pass because you're probably who you were at the time. Probably not all white people, but just a lot of them. And then there was a side where the black people could not pass. So, and I think it was the creek that I've highlighted a few times there. So, stumbled onto that fact that it was a segregated park back in the years ago. I'm not sure when it was. I think it was in the 50s. And it changed in the civil rights movement in the 60s. But now it's all one side. But for years, I've wondered why there was 2 entrances to the park. And they do not meet. There's no road to get to either side. You can't go in Reedy Creek and drive out the other side. And that's the reason why. You had a white entrance and a black entrance. And just interesting stuff that I found like that. I stumbled onto this BuriedSecretsPodcast.com. And I won't read through all the stuff that's in there, but I'm going to put the link in the show notes. And go read through all the history of William B. Umstead Park. It's really, really fascinating. I mean, they even did some World War II drills out there and stuff when the park wasn't being used in that time. So just the stuff you learn, and just stumbled on that graveyard, and that's what it sent me to. It sent me down that rabbit hole. So anyways, link in the show notes. Here's the GoPro highlights, and then I'm just gonna let the GoPro highlights take me on out of this episode. Like, subscribe. I'm at 206 at the time of this recording, and let's just keep building that subscriber base up, and I'll keep coming out to places like I am today, shooting videos, go out to Umstead Park. There's Hemlock Bluffs I'm going to get out to pretty soon. Trying to get as many places in as I can before summer hits, because summer is going to change a lot of stuff when the kids are home and the heat is on. Not going to be able to get out as much, but I'm thinking about doing something called the Summer of the Mantis, where I highlight praying mantises in videos throughout the summer. So someplace I can stay inside and I'll be cool. But don't fear. Don't fret. I got a beach trip I can do in the summer. I can highlight that. I've got a mountain trip that I can highlight some of that. So I'll get some out and about stuff in the summer, but I may just not be on location as much. All right. talked enough. GoPro highlights and then a close of the episode. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for checking out the channel. Have a good one.